Have you ever stared into a mirror at night and felt like something was staring back? Not your reflection. Something behind it. Something waiting. They say mirrors don't just reflect light. They reflect something deeper. Something alive. And when the clock hits 3 a.m., that's when it comes out. That's when it notices you. But by then, it's already too late. Everyone's heard of the witching hour, but few have tested it. At 3 a.m., everything feels off. Colder, darker, heavier. And if you've ever walked past a mirror at that time, you might have noticed something strange. Your reflection not quite matching you. A second behind, or ahead, or smiling when you aren't. It started as a dare. One candle. No lights. Just me and the mirror in the bathroom. I sat. I waited. And I recorded everything. I thought I was just chasing a thrill. But I ended up finding something that should have stayed hidden. There's a reason some cultures cover mirrors after death. They believe the soul can get trapped in the glass. Others say mirrors are portals. Thin sheets between here and somewhere else. I didn't buy into it at first. I thought it was just folklore. Then I noticed things. Like how my reflection would take a second too long to blink. Or how it held expressions longer than I did. I thought I was tired. Hallucinating. Until my camera picked up things I didn't see live. In one video, I reached off-screen for my toothbrush. My reflection didn't move. It just watched me. Eyes wide. Expression blank. Like it was studying me. Then it tilted its head, just slightly, while I was still turned around. I played the video at half speed. My reflection grinned the moment my back was turned. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking I heard someone breathing near the mirror. I checked 3 times. Nothing. But each time, the mirror had a new handprint. Foggy. Like breath. Even though I'd cleaned it hours earlier. I needed answers. I went on forums, message boards, Reddit threads, and that's where I saw it. A handful of stories nearly identical to mine. Different mirrors, different cities, but the same pattern. They all started with a minor delay. Then came the whispering. Then came the switch. So I tried an experiment. At exactly 3:03 a.m., I sat in front of the mirror with a candle behind me. Phone recording. I asked the reflection, "What do you want?" The mirror fogged slightly, but not for me. The letters appeared one by one from inside the glass. You. Then the candle dimmed. Not out, just low. I leaned in closer. My reflection didn't move. It stared back, grinning, wide-eyed. When I blinked, it didn't. When I smiled, it winced. It wasn't me. It never was. I threw a blanket over the mirror and didn't sleep. The next morning, the camera footage showed my reflection, staring at me, for a full minute after I left the room. Still. Grinning. Waiting. 2 nights ago, it escalated. I was asleep. I woke up gasping, like something had watched me dream. The hallway outside my room was glowing faintly. I got up, walked to the mirror. No lights were on. But the mirror? Lit like a screen. And inside it wasn't me. It was someone else. Same clothes, same height. But the face was blurry, like it was out of sync. I raised my hand. It didn't. It stood completely still. Then it pressed its palm against the glass. I heard it. 5 taps, in a slow rhythm, like a heartbeat. I ran back to bed, slammed the door, locked it. 30 minutes later, I heard something slide against the wood of my door. A whisper. my name. In the morning, the hallway mirror was shattered. The pieces were inside the hallway. No one else heard it, but the glass was ice cold. Now every time I walk past a mirror, my reflection is slower, and sometimes it smiles when I don't. There are still nights I stare at the mirror and see nothing strange, but then it changes, fast, subtle, enough to make me doubt my own eyes. That's how it starts, and once it knows you see it, it doesn't stop. So, if you're ever up at 3 a.m., don't look in the mirror too long. And if you do, never, ever blink first. Have you ever seen your reflection do something off? Something just a little bit too real? Share your story in the comments. I read them all. Maybe you'll help me figure this out. And if you're brave enough, scroll down on the description and click my next video. It's a compilation of 3 short horror stories with the topic of places you should never visit.